two ways it shows up in some form of self-pity, some form of anger. I don't call it self-pity. I don't call it anger. It's something else. It's sad. I could even say, oh, I'm a little depressed or annoyed, irritated, upset.
Welcome to Aloha Speaks, home of Malama Aloha Pono by Alexander Noman.
Aloha, Alex here. And this topic, weight in words, it was initiated by noticing how other people say something and there's so much weight given to the words they say, regardless of what they do. Forget their actions, forget how they behave. That's what they said. It's their words. This is nothing new. It's been going on uncountable decades, centuries, longer than that. It's easy to notice out there. The issue is when, and I have the parentheses, of course, the first two words, congruent behavior. My congruency with my behavior with the words I say. / victim equals suffering. Ongoing. I talk about the victimese. I talk about the tragedy of how I claim the position of the victim when it's not true, and it does cause suffering. It's an ongoing cycle if I don't catch it. Okay, all that's out there. The first thing is about it refers to the 4 agreements, because this one of Miguel Ruiz wrote the book on the 4 agreements, highly recommended. One of them, always be impeccable with your words. I need to be impeccable with my words. That impeccability. Okay, before we go on, the other 3, always do, it says, your best, my best. Never make assumptions. Never take anything personally. Those are the 4 agreements. Okay, now, just even looking at those, I'll take the position, I don't make assumptions. My behavior shows differently. I do make assumptions with when the behavior is looked at. I don't take things personally. My words will say. My behavior, absolutely take things personally. I wasn't even going to go down that track, but it's ongoing, how the words are not congruent with the behavior. Where the rubber meets the road is in that realm, the suffering, and it's in any degree of suffering. And in 2 ways it shows up, in some form of self-pity, some form of anger. I don't call it self-pity. I don't call it anger. It's something else. It's sad. I could even say, oh, I'm a little depressed, or usually some kind of sad, or annoyed, irritated, upset, some other, just a different word, or not even admitting anything, just being I won't use the word, a jerk. Not nice. It's suffering. I'm the one and blaming. I'm not claiming I'm blaming. No, I'm not admitting it. It's the behavior is clearly demonstrating that's what's going on. So, all these years, year after year after year after year, years and years and years of doing personal growth work, wouldn't that make a difference? It's like, it does. It does make a difference. It does. It does. I'm not knocking it. Is there still a tendency? For me, the tendency is still there. Yesterday, this Murphy's Law, things can always be worse. Oh, still, so many things were happening at once. Position? This stuff, so obvious, circumstances beyond my control. I didn't create these things. It's so obvious. Excuses to facilitate my own suffering if it was going to go that way. The amazing thing this time around, it didn't go that way. There has to be some congruency somewhere along the line, because of one thing. When I saw that statement come up in between these ears, the lie, there's somewhere along the line, it's seeing the lie for what it is. Because what is incongruency? If there's an incongruency between the words and the behavior, that's I call it for what it is. I have to call it for what it is, a lie. What is the lie? And I can't see it if I don't stop and look. I call it the assessment. Other people call it the inventory. It doesn't matter what it's called. I even call it the microscopic perspective. It's looking very closely at, wait a second, the circumstances beyond my control, right there. Justification. These are not anything I created. And wrong answer, because I did not go back. I didn't stop, look closely enough, and simply go back far enough. That's all. Once I did do a little search there, find out where it was, I made the decisions. I made the choices. And it says in one part, later, which is now is the later, placed me in this position. Once that's revealed. It's not like, oh, time to beat myself. It's freedom. It's like, of course I created this mess. It's getting rid of the incongruency so that the behavior which happened instantly, what was that behavior that became congruent? Gratitude. The behavior that is incongruent is the self-pity and the anger, or some form of it, right? Some form of it. That's the incongruent behavior. The congruent behavior is the gratitude. And it's real. It's not forced. It's not manufactured. It's not fake. And I use the word fascinating. What? Wow. Amazing. Because it's not manufactured. It's already there. Always. Until next time. Aloha.